pick the right way and go.
Strong work. Hepvin.
Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, boom, you're dead.
This is your champion.
Battle lies below. Let's explore this way.
Yep.
Heard that. Beginning ring countdown.
We have the benefit. We are inside the ring.
Car SMG here. Peacekeeper here.
Scanning the area.
First blood. Should have seen that coming.
Optics here.
Thank you.
Heavy ammo here. Hey, you! Extended light mag here. Level 1.
First thing about it is pretty much you need to be able to find a weapon, and mostly what I found was that you're comfortable. That's the big tip. Find a weapon you're comfortable with using, and from there, you can fire
Scanning the area.
to assist you with your gameplay. You gotta try controlling. Personal preference, the R301 and the R301 and that's one of the better weapons to start with. It's got a very little recoil and personal weapon preference that I start off with. Or the Rampage, to be honest.
New
Not
kill
bad.
leader. Watch for
Got a
them.
slow fire rate, does big damage, and
Car SMG here. Optics here. Mid-range.
All Father, give me sight.
to attack these. The better attachments on your weapon will have them improve everything they do.
Jet box here.
Care package.
Give him my shield to recharge.
Then you have, it's not a really spoken rule,
Recharging my shields.
but
Give
you
him
want
my
to try
shield
to
to recharge.
to your team, or wander off and try to get recon information. Alongside, there are also like a whole bunch of different picks to play from. So just find one that suits you best. Heals. So you got syringes, they 5% of your health. Same thing with shells. These two do 25. Medkit will do 100% of your health. This will do 100% of your shield, and this will restore both in 10 seconds.
There is a new kill leader.
So this will restore both health and shield. This one will just do health. This will just. This is shield. Then you got bulls. You got arc stars. Then you got grenades. Then you got thermite. They all do different things. Like the horizontal wall of flames with the thermite grenade. Then the arc with the sticky explosion has to shortly delay, causing damage and blurry vision, and frags about their grenades. Anyway. Oh. You got your heat shields. Or your mobile respawns. It is your... It would go here in this slot. Doesn't take up any inventory space. Here in this slot right here. Heat shields allow you to stay in the storm or zone a lot longer. Well, not much longer, but enough to help you get out of it.
This place needs a little more me.
Mobile respawns will assist you in getting your teammates, because when your teammate gets fully killed, you can get their banner. You got 80 seconds to grab it.
Shots fired and they're hitting me. Marking our surroundings. Recharging shields. Target spotted.
You're being aimed at.
Opening fire.
There may be a shooter.
It's Doom's o'clock.
I've been down.
More enemies down. Recharging shields.
Round 2.
Took out a hostile.
Ring countdown.
Next ring is not close. One sec. Heal.
And pretty much you need to... This is one of those you gotta stay close to your team.
Check out that replicator coming in. Contact with hostile.
All good. I got this. Wait, so do I got this in every reality, or is this just...
Mother, give me sight.
I'm hurt. Using a Phoenix kit.
Spam to the woozle.
Yeah, sending out a decoy.
I'm gonna try and hide while you're healing.
You're being aimed at.
Multiple spot attack.
Shot fired.
There may be a shooter nearby.
Faking him out with a decoy.
I'm taking shots. Reloading.
I am kill leader, a humble servant of the gods. We're down to 50% left. That's some pretty easy math. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
was also going to have a certain amount of ammo.
Patching myself up.
This is what an inventory for a blue backpack should normally look like.
Time is short.
Yeah, I think this place is a little more...
This is what a blue bag normally should look like. There's a rarity bag. No bag will give you just from right here. A gray one, wait, no. It'll give you from right here. A gray one will give you this and this.
Tick-tock, 10
And
seconds.
then a blue one,
At least the
and
ring's
then a
close.
purple one, and legendary one will give you the last 2 lock spots.
Go out and bamboozle 'em. Healing
That
my
is
wounds.
pretty much how the backpack situation works. Then you have your helmets.
Heads up. The ring's
They
moving.
reduce headshot damage, the better the rarity. And same things with Evo shields. You gain damage to increase in the better rarities, or you just find the better rarities. Like gray, blue, purple, red,
I bet
and then
that
there's
care
a
package
gold.
has some sweet gear for us.
All the gold things, all the gold armor things, like helmets, armor, knockdown shields, and backpacks, they all do something unique. Helmets allow your tactical and your ultimate to come back a bit faster. They reduce the cooldown time on them to come back. And then the triple take, I mean not the triple take, the golden bag, when using to recharge 2 of the bars. So when you have a gold shield, you want to try to carry more syringes and things like that.
Reloading.
Bam! To the...
I'm down.
Round 3.
Decoy escape deployed. Hey, I got you. Good old dependable Mirage, who's just about the greatest friend, right?
Phasing.
Also, every legend does something a little different with their tacticals and abilities. Game's mostly based off strategy.
Patching myself up.
As long as you can get a good strategy for it, you're pretty good.
Look out, grenade!
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Recharging my shield. Setting a portal.
Let's try and use your abilities to get your team out of sticky situations.
Placed. Need to recharge my shields.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Better positioning. All that fun jazz.
Here. Need to recharge my... 1 minute, ring's not far. Reloading. They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Rings up to far. 47. This time I'm down.
Pretty much the respawn banner that you would need
Recharging my shields.
to bring back your teammates.
Half a minute. Ring is...
And then after they fully kill you, you get to see how you died. And you go straight and spectating mode to see how your teammates are doing. Then there's just that. Now I will go over all of the Legends, abilities, tacticals, passives, and what everything really can do. Uh, Starting with Bloodhound. Before I actually start with all this, there's different types of support things. There's recon, defense, medic, medic, yes. And then there is, so there's recon, defense, healer, and there is offense. Bloodhound, recon legend, you can see within a certain of like 60 seconds, if you come across footprints where somebody walked, it'll tell you how long ago they were left, up to 60 seconds ago. His tactical is a 120 degrees scan, and it goes for about, no, 180 degrees scan from whichever way you're facing, and it goes 120 meters. Not 120 meters, like 50 meters or something like that. It goes a certain distance, like anywhere, I think like 30 meters, maybe. I'm not overly sure. And then Beast of the Hunt. Beast of the Hunt, what it does is it increases your speed, your tactical cooldown time whilst you're in Beast of the Hunt, and getting knocks while you're in Beast of the Hunt, and kills increases your timer of staying in Beast of the Hunt. You get 30 seconds in Beast of the Hunt. Gibraltar. He has an arm shield on him when you aim down sights. It can take up to 50 damage before it breaks, and it can really save you. Then you have his tactical. It's a 60-degree dome that's about, I want to say 12 meters tall, and it blocks all outgoing and incoming attacks. And his ultimate, you can call in a, almost like an airstrike, but it's instant explosions. The second they hit the ground is the second you get hit. He also takes 15% less damage to bullets. Lifeline. Lifeline can use her doctrine. So when you go to revive someone, Lifeline does it automatically. Like you would normally go in to revive someone, Lifeline's drone would do it for you. You have to start the revive by holding square on the person, but then the drone will finish it. Her tactical ability is a healing drone. You place it down for your teammates, and all three of you can heal up at the same time. Her ultimate drops a care package full of some loot. It gives you 2 syringes, 2 shield cells guaranteed. It'll give you an attachment for a weapon, a random weapon. Not even one you or your teammates could have, just a random weapon. And some other random things. Pathfinder. He is another recon legend. He can scan, survey, beacon. Wait. Okay, so Pathfinders can scan, survey beacons to reduce the time of cooldown on his ultimate ability, which is his ultimate ability is a zip line. You can send it about, I don't know. I don't really know how long. It'll give you an indication. Then you got his grappling hook. You could just like swing around. And yeah, and he's a recon legend. Wraith. If you are being aimed at, she will tell you. She will tell you that you're being aimed at, and you should probably go find some cover. You can also press down on D-pad to press down on the D-pad to alert your teammates if they're alive. Her tactical ability. Responds quickly. You can pretty much go into a void for, I want to say 5 seconds. I think. I'm not sure. It's about 5 seconds, I think, you're in the void. To where you can't take damage, you can't open doors, you can ride zip lines, you can't pick up anything, you're pretty much just running. Can't open doors, can't loot, but you can ride zip lines. Then you have her ultimate ability. It's pretty much a portal, 75 meters, and you can go through in and out of it. It's a portal. Bangalore. Double time. Whilst you're taking fire, she moves significantly faster. Then you have her tactical ability, Smoke. It creates a line of smoke wherever you shoot the cannon. You get 2 shots of it. Her ultimate ability. Now, this one's something like Gibraltar's, but these ones stay down for a second, and then they start blowing up. And Bloodhound, Gibraltar, Lifeline, Pathfinder, and Bangalore, they are all free legends. These are the legends you start the game with. Now, as you level up, you'll get levels.
I saw this
Pretty
coming.
much, what levels do is they give you Apex packs, they give you legend tokens. What legend tokens do is you can use legend tokens for things like these. Like, if you own this, you'd be able to get this with legend tokens. And also, from Caustic. So, Caustic, Mirage, Octane, Watson, Horizon, Rampart, Loba, Revenant, Crypto, Fuse, Valkyrie, Seer, and Ash. They all require 12,000 legend tokens to unlock. That's about, I think it's, I don't quite remember when you can unlock your first legend, but at 12,000 legend tokens you can unlock your first playable legend. That's not Bloodhound, Gibraltar, Lifeline, Pathfinder, Wraith, or Bangalore. And to check how many legend tokens you have, you use the left joystick to hover up to where your coins and your crafting materials are. Alright, crafting materials. With crafting materials, you can, with a certain amount of crafting materials, you can unlock things like cosmetics. As you can see, I don't have enough, therefore I can't buy it. They all cost different prices. Like the legendaries, they cost 1,200 crafting materials. The blue ones cost 60. You can't anything purple for frames, pass only. Poses are anything epic is 400. Anything blue is 60. And anything is 100. And now coins. Coins pretty much you could buy the battle pass, buy in-game cosmetics. Like, if you own this skin but you didn't have enough legend tokens to get this one, you'd be able to use, what's it called? Apex coins to get it. You buy a whole bunch of things. You can also buy packs. You can purchase packs with your Apex coins. Now there's heirlooms. you have a 1 in 500 chance when you first start playing the game to get your first heirloom. It is a 1 in 500 chance to actually get it. For every one pack you open, the chance goes down. Like, so when you first start playing the game, you have a 1 in 500 chance of getting an heirloom. When you get to level 2 and get your first Apex pack, it'll go from 1 in 500 to 1 in 499. You can get it at any time. That's just the chances you have of getting it. But after you open up 500 Apex packs, within 500 Apex packs, you will be guaranteed an heirloom. And all they do is they just look cool. That's it. They just look cool. Then there's the additions, just to give you a nice cool skin for some money. The normal. Alright. And now into the firing range. Also in your settings you have a whole lot of FOV things and camera angles and a whole bunch of things like that. So you'd have to change that to your preferable view. I recommend keeping it anywhere above. With your FOV, I recommend keeping it above anything like this or anything like this, or maybe you just like something lower. You find your personal preference for FOV. But if you are just starting out the game, I recommend this. This right here. This gun right here. It is the R301. It comes with 18 bullets. And you can grab better attachments to make it better. Alright, like the stocks. It improves handling and reduces aim drafts and reloads a little bit faster. So this is the normal reload. Now if we add a purple stock, much faster. And then you have certain optics to put on things. You just want to roll it. It is going to take some time to learn how to control, but easier one to learn. Remember, you can always add things like attachments to improve your accuracy. Like, I'll put these two things on. Let me read what they do first. The barrel stabilizer, large reduction to recoil, so it'll vastly improve your recoil control. As you can see, it vastly improves it. Well, we come over here to these. You have your care package weapons. These are weapons that will only spawn inside of the care package. Let us start with this. This is a fully automatic LMG light machine gun. 55 bullets and... yeah. not get these from Lifeline's care package. They spawn from care packages that just come from the map. No. The alternator. This is a SMG looking gun. And pretty much this one, it does extra damage to armored people. See? See, I was just hitting him for 33 because he had a shield. Now he has no shield. It only does extra damage to the shield. It does normal damage to their health, but it does extra damage to their shield. So it is a very nice gun. Next up we have the G7 Scout. This has two modes. It has a burst mode and a single fire mode. Single fire mode is just like... Single fire mode is just like you just tap it and it shoots like so. And then burst, it shoots 2 bullets. And yeah, it pretty much just shoots 2 bullets. It is very nice. Next up, Next up we have the Kraber. Probably the hardest weapon in the entire game to use. For one reason only. This gun has no aim assist. It's all pure accuracy. Now, it shoots like an absolute unit, like to a body shot, 145 immediately. Headshot, or you can instantly knock. You can knock one person with a whole Kraber headshot. It's the only gun in the game that can one-shot full armored, a full Evo shield opponent. Like, let's look. This is the gray one. That's how much extra damage you can take. They have red ones. So this right here is the same one that they have. As you can see, you pretty much just get an extra health bar. And you have 100 health, so this is like 200 health. Roughly, I want to say. 200 health. And you're hitting them for 400. It's like dead like immediately. Then you have your shotguns. Got some shotgun ammo. They're all a bit different. Well, no, not one of the worst. All depending on how you use the weapon. But this is the Mozambique. 6 shots. Hold on. Alright, 6 shots. Classic reload. You can add shotgun bolts to increase the fire rate. So let me just grab another one of these. This will be the one that I don't use. Or I'll just change. Ready? Without the bolt. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. sorry about that. So, let me do it again. This is the Mozambique without any shotgun bolt. And you can hold it down so it shoots. This is the one with the gray. Now the gray one might not look like a big difference. Now let's go to the blue. Here's the gray again. Pretty standard. And now here's the blue. A little bit hard to see it, but it is increasing.
Phasing.
And yeah, my tactical ability for Wraith is just the void. Now for the blue. Pretty decent. Now the purple. Now let me just take off the shotgun bolt. Ready? Remember, this is what it looked like without the shotgun bolt.
I need shotgun ammo.
And now with the shotgun bolt.
I need shotgun ammo.
Much faster. Next up, we're gonna move on to the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper has a choke. So if you have it enabled, this is what it does. It makes a little circle and contains all the bullet spreads, so you can hit for more. And if you don't have it on, it's just like this. Peacekeeper kind of gotta be like up there. You also gotta know how to hit your shots with the Peacekeeper. It's like, if you want to shoot from a little bit far range, but still staying close enough, put on the choke like so. The Peacekeeper is a bolt-action shotgun, therefore you cannot hold it, you have to tap it. And we'll just jump straight to the purple bolt. Remember, this is what it looks like without the purple bolt. Now with the purple bolt. Big difference. Next up, the EVA 8. Now this shotgun, you can hold it down the same way you can with the Mozam. It's 8-rounded. You still have to stay pretty close, but you can't more up. Then the purple bolt. Yep, insanity. And last but not least, we have our beautiful friend, the Mastiff. Now the Mastiff can grab this thing called Dual Shell. Pretty much, this is the Mastiff before. And the Mastiff is something like the Peacekeeper, you can't hold it. And then this is the reload for the Mastiff. You know, pretty standard. Now, with the purple bolt and the Dual Shell, you can shoot it. Yeah, you shoot it and then look at the bullet count when I reload. It reloads it significantly faster, so you can go back to shooting. And that is it for the shotgun. Next up, we will move on to the, you know what, let's just go to this. The Bocek. It is a arrow-rounded weapon, one of the first, introduced back in Season 10 of Apex Legends. No, not introduced. Introduced in Season 9 of Apex Legends. It's one of the unique weapons. Very unique on its own. You pull it back, hold it, look down the little optic, shoot. It does a lot of damage. If used correctly, put in the right hands, learning how to master this weapon, you can tank for like a lot of damage. And you could just spam fire it, just like tap. Now for the attachments with this, you can grab a Deadeye Tempo and a Shatter Caps. So pretty much what Deadeye Tempo does is it allows you to shoot way faster. Like it lets your recharge time come back up significantly faster. Hold on. I don't use this weapon much, so like I don't know much about it. But that's pretty much what I know about it. And then the Shatter Caps. You can press right on D-pad to do this. So also, if you look at the arrow, this is with it without Shatter Caps. And when you activate Shatter Caps, it changes. Also, fun fact, the inspect animation I think may change. So first the arrows were blue. The tip was a little different. No, the inspect animation is the same. But if you look now, the arrows are now with an orange glint. Before, if you could see, when you seen them in the gun the first time, right now, since I disabled Shatter Caps, now they have blue. Alright, now for what it does. Shatter Caps activates the shotgun-like motion on the bow. Pull it back, and it's like a shotgun. It doesn't do as much damage, but it's like a shotgun. You can hold it up like this and grab some mean headshots. This mode is not ideal, but it does come very useful in some situations. We already talked about the care package weapons. Now we are on to the energy rounded based weapons, starting off with the Volt SMG. This was, hold on, I'm getting invites. Okay, never mind. We are good. We are good. So the Volt SMG, it is a very basic standard weapon. It shoots like the rest of them. Does everything the same. Attachments wise, you can put on anything energy rounded. Oh, only certain things can be digital threat, as in shotguns, SMGs, and pistols. The Volt and SMG, those shotguns. Now, things that are classified as a pistol, let me go over these real quick, shall be the Wingman, the P2020, and the RE45 automatic pistol. Now, to start off with the Volt, you can throw all the attachments on like so, and get a very nasty beam. The recoil control on the Volt is a little bit more difficult than a lot of the other SMGs. Me personally, I don't really like it. I love the Volt. It's very nice. It can output great damage and be very significantly good. But I love to use the gun. Like, I love the gun. I use it a lot. The recoil is just a little hard to control. Next up, we have the Triple Take. This is a marksman's rifle. Yep, it is a marksman's rifle. Therefore, you cannot use these stocks on marksman's rifles. On these, you may use ARs, LMGs, and SMGs. Now, these are for marksmen. And if you noticed, this is also a marksman. But, you know, not to sound like that guy. Says here, you may not put these stocks you can put them on sniper and marksman, except the bow check. There's also something else. This optic right here cannot go on the bow check. But this is also another choke weapon. You can disable it, shoot. You can enable it, and it'll get the little thing coming in. Tighter bullet spread, better damage. The longer you hold it in to close it, it'll get a lot better damage. You actually have to hit your opponent though. And fully kitted, you can throw on these types of attachments. This is pretty much a good one. Don't like that optic, you can grab this optic for close-up range. Some more farther range. Just like me here. We got the farther range. Okay. Enough of that one. Next up we have the Devotion. The Devotion is a standard, fully automatic weapon that increases fire rate over time until it's at its cap point. So let me show you that really quick. The first couple of bullets inside of the Devotion are slow, but then you may grab a turbocharger, and this will increase the spin up time by a lot, so it starts shooting a lot faster. I've never understood it, but you can. Personally, I recommend trying to find these two attachments, the stock and the barrel stabilizer, down in the bottom. Recommendation, I tried finding those. Only for the sole purpose of this gun. Because I'm just... The gun is very, very good. You can go up close to it, it's like a beast. Far range, not so much, but it still is very good. Next up, we have the Havoc Rifle. Same concept as... This Havoc Rifle has the exact same concept as the Devotion. Both use the turbocharger. Actually, something unique about this one weapon. This is what it looks like without the turbocharger. Pretty standard, looks like a gun. Now with the turbocharger, as you can see, there's a light in it. That's the gun, that's the bullet already warmed. That's the gun warmed up, ready to shoot. So it turns into a normal shooting rifle. No charge-up time, nothing. You just have to have the turbocharger. Having the turbocharger will make the Havoc a very standard weapon. And with this, you may put up to some attachments. You know, pretty standard. And this is one of the fastest TTKing guns with the turbocharger, aka time to kill. Last and certainly not least, the L-Star in the energy weapon rounded category. The L-Star is a fully automatic LMG that shoots very big bullets. Like that's one bullet. Hold on. That's one bullet size right here. Just like right there. A bullet. Now the L-Star, there's actually a cool trick to the L-Star. So you see that I can use all my ammo in the L-Star. The L-Star actually has an overheating point though. If controlled nicely, you can theoretically shoot this gun forever. Now let me overheat it. That's what it looks like when it overheats. It has to change the coil. But pretty much, there's no reloading to this gun as long as you can keep the gun under a nice control. You may shoot it forever. Ooh. Not gonna lie, my favorite weapon. Well, not my favorite weapon. Next up we have the the car, this weapon was just added into just now season 11 of this video game, Apex Legends. And something more unique about the car is it takes two types of ammo, heavy and light. You may change in between them and carry both. That is the one unique thing about this gun. It's very nice, very good. Like I said before, I'm just terrible with it. Oh yes, hold on. Let me grab another car. But yes, with the car you can grab... Oh, you can grab two types of magazines. You got the light magazine on this one. And you have the heavy magazine on this one. This one's got light bullets. This one's got heavy, but the car's just a difficult way to explain it itself. I'm not good at explaining this kind of gun because it's weird. I don't really like it. But if you got all the right attachments, you can beam absolutely anybody.
I'm out of light ammo.
When you run out of ammo, it just automatically changes into heavy. Or when you run out of heavy, it goes with light. Next up, we have the Rampage. Ah, yes. Now, something you may not know about the Rampage is... Hold on,
frag out.
These are frag grenades. A bunch of them. This is the Rampage. It's a very slow-shooting, high-powered weapon. Shoots slow, does good damage. Now, you can add a thermite grenade to the Rampage to heat it up and charge it. Then when you shoot it, it'll still do great damage, but it'll shoot significantly faster. And yes. When it's done being ripped up, it'll just go back to shooting normal. Next up, the 30-30 Repeater. This one will be nice. You can aim down sights, and if you aim down sights you can recharge and do more damage. Now just see, if you let it fully recharge, it deals great damage. If you don't let it fully charge up, it could do something like this. Not at its full potential. And the 30-30 repeater can have either shatter cap, which is the same thing as the Bocek, or it can have dual shell, which puts 2 bullets in the gun and then you're back to fighting faster.
Thermite grenade out.
Next up, my personal favorite, the Wingman. It is a pistol, high damage classed weapon. The Wingman can do significant damage with just a couple of bullets, and it's a pistol. I get bored, so I try to do things like this. You can do this as well. You put your crosshairs over the dummy. And you see if you can try and time it. I just think it looks cool. That's why I do it. The Wingman has something called first shot accuracy. So as long as you're somewhat aiming at them, you can shoot and still 99.9% of the time hit your target. It's not aimbot. As you can see, I'm still lined up with the dummy. Very lined up. My crosshairs are over it. As long as your crosshairs are over a person, you can still hit them. The bullets will genuinely stay in the middle of the crosshair. Since it is a bolted weapon, or a single firing weapon, they will 99.9% of the time stay in the range of it. Yeah, I just personally like the Wingman. Next up, the Prowler. The Prowler is a 5 bursted weapon. 4 shots, you're out of ammo. Big voice. You grab the extended magazine. Purple and Legendary do the same thing. But the difference between them is the Legendary one, anything Legendary does something very special. Like, okay, the purple one just increases the magazine cap. The Legendary one, if the gun will automatically will reload. If you're shooting, hold on, let me empty this out. Then I switch to the Wingman. Then I just start shooting my Wingman. As you can see, it says Prowler reloaded. If I got 2 reload, I can keep going. Yeah, that is the Prowler. Next up, we have the 3-rounded burst Hemlock. Hold on, gotta take off this energy mag. This is mag. Now this is a 3-rounded burst weapon that can switch from burst to single fire. Burst, single. Very unique, very nice in its own way. Boosted loader. I should have talked about this with the Wingman. I'm going to now, since I have both the weapons. The boosted loader. Alright. So the boosted loader, as you can see, right there's this bar that's going down. Once you get to a certain part, like so, you can see that my white bar's got it, now I'm in a green bar. If I reload right now, it'll fast reload and add more bullets into my weapon. See, now the end of the bar is blue. Those are extra bullets. And then see, gone. At 5 bullets in a Hemlock with no extended magazine. Reload, and then get more things. Now with the Wingman, same concept. See, goes down. Ready? Green bar, gone. Reload, more bullets to keep shooting. I don't know how I forgot about that. Next up, the Flatline. Very difficult weapon to control, but also at the very same time, it is a very fun weapon. Not fun, it is very high damage, it's a very good damaging class weapon. For the assault rifles, I find it very good. The Flatline and the other ones go to head-to-head like all the time. If you know how to control a weapon, you can absolutely beat the shit out of anybody. But that concludes it for the heavy weapons. Next up, we're going to start this thing off with the RE45, one of the next pistols. As you can see, it's a very classic pistol. You look down, you shoot. It's its own thing. The RE45 is a standard issue pistol. It is a very good secondary though. It is very nice secondary. If I'm not mistaken, I think you can kill a full red evoed armored person. What's up? Yeah, throw a bit of headshots in there and you can kill someone with the RE45. You can use this as like a secondary. It's got good fire rate, good recoil, easy recoil to control since it's only a barrel stabilizer. And it's a fucking, and it's a pistol. It's very nice. Next up, the P2020. Now, the P2020 is very simple. You get a magazine and an optic if you want it. As you can see, it's a tap-fire pistol. You can fully kill someone with this, and it is very nice. Next up, the R301, a very classical weapon. Pretty easy recoil to control. You can beam a lot of people. Get some good damage with it. You can output ranges. But what I do suggest trying to do is you try to scrape back, try to select like left and right. Hold on, let me try something. A little bit of firing sequence right here if this works. I don't remember if it does. First, I gotta get up here. Alright. Run over here. Look right about here. Change volume. Did it work? Nope. Alright. If you just heard that noise, that means it worked. Now I'm in third person in the firing. A little bit of firing is fun right there. Now, pretty much, you can't get this in the real game, but like, this is just so I can show you about the strafing back and forth, left and right. Come here, you pick up the R301. Right, then you be looking at the sights, and then you just want to go like this. Left and right, back and forth. See?
I'm out of light ammo.
Even just a tad bit of movement. It might not look like it's doing anything right now in third person, but it helps a lot out in game. Or if you're like up close to the front of the face, you want to try to do something like this. You want to try just crouching. Just like a whole lot of crouching. Just up and down crouching. Like this is what you want to be looking like while you're shooting at someone. No, I'm joking. You don't want to be looking like this. But mostly you just want to try and like control the recoil of your weapon. Preferably, try to learn how to do this. It helps with bullet motion and it helps throw off your enemy a lot. It does help quite a bit to throw off your enemy. But don't try to learn too much. Learn it over time. You want to try and learn controls a little bit over time. Over time, getting better. And
I'm out of light ammo.
Trying to learn it. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. One more light weapon. Next we have the R99. The R99 is a very classical weapon, very nice, very easy. High recoil, like, I'm gonna just shoot the gun before, I'm gonna aim down sights and just shoot. Yeah, high recoil. So this technique might help out some. Keep it a little bit under control. Mostly you just want to really pull down with this weapon. Pulling down will get you a sufficient breath. Hitting a little bit of left and right will do some things. Because it also helps your gun out a bit. Don't try to do everything at once. It's either you're doing this.
I'm out of light ammo.
Hold on. It's either you're crouching up in someone's face with a weapon shooting at them.
Frag out. Frag out.
Or you kind of strafe left and right. Don't try to do all of them. It's difficult. I mean, if you learn how to do all of them, great. Amazing. Learning how to do all of them is good, but getting them mixed up is pretty easy too. But now, come over to the sniper rifles, shall we? Alright, the sniper rifles, starting off with the Sentinel. Hold on, wait. Take this off. That does a whole lot of things. Alright, the Sentinel. It is a bolt-action sniper rifle, and you can actually add shield cells to the sniper rifle, and you can charge it. Then once it's charged up, you shoot and hit for a lot more damage, like a significant amount more damage. Amount more. You can also grab Deadeye Tempo on the Sentinel, and that shows a lot of things. I'll try and show you. So much faster they're being shot at. Next up, charged rifle. Let me take the Sentinel off my back. The charge rifle. The charge rifle, you hold down, try to aim, and it gives that. What you want to try to do is get the last little bit, like when it's, you want that big boom part to hit them. That's what's gonna do it there. It's like this. Hold on. Let me try to show you what it would look like if you didn't hit the boom on them. Nope. See, it wouldn't do as much damage, but if you hit the boom, it'll do a lot more. And this you only get really a stock and an optic, really. Nothing really special. Next up, the longbow. Now the longbow is pretty nice. It's not bolt action. It's cat. It shoots a lot faster than the what's it called? Shoots a lot faster than the Sentinel. Does really good damage. It's a very nice sniper rifle. Some people know how to use it better than others. Sentinel does the Sentinel does very good damage, but it's bolt action. This one doesn't do as great of damage, but you can kill a lot more people because you can shoot a lot faster. So that's where they kind of cancel out to each other. Alright, next up. Back over to the red weapons real quick, the care package weapons. I forgot to mention this. So with all these weapons right here, you cannot grab ammo for them. Whatever ammo is in them, like 120, you can't get more ammo for it. Like, you will not be able to acquire more ammunition for these weapons. The only way to get the ammo for these weapons is just getting them out of the care package. So the ammo in these weapons is very useful, very precious. You want to try and conserve all of these ammoed weapons. Anything else I've shown you other than these, you can shoot a whole bunch because there's like infinite ammo of them around the map. You can even craft ammo for some of these weapons. These ones you can't. You cannot. There's no crafting with these. any of those weapons. Next up, hold on, I need some of these. Doing my part. First, let's start off with the red shield. All right.
Frag out.
Pretty much, you get hit, you lose a lot. Alright, starting with the shield cell. As you can see,
Recharging my shields.
it only does one.
Frag out.
Now the battery.
Recharging my shields.
Shield battery will do the entire shield. Now, something pretty nice and really cool is with this one.
Thermite grenade out.
Now, with these, you can pop one of
Recharging my
these
shields.
and charge two. Because that's how the golden shield works. The golden shield with syringe, even with syringes. Remember, this is all doubled. The syringe is now doubled because of the gold shield. That's how much it would do with the gold shield. And that's how much it would do normally. Big difference. Real big difference.
Patching myself up.
Medkits will heal you all the way up because, well, it's a medkit. It heals you all the way up. Phoenix Kit does health and shield, so it's just the Phoenix Kit is just a medkit and a shield battery put into one. That is what it is. And now for this, the golden knockdown shield. Let me just grab one of these.
Arcstar out.
With, hold on.
Throwing
I need
Arcstar.
another one. Alright. So with this, you can now revive yourself. Oh, but only with the golden one you can revive yourself. Because, you know, they're quite nice items. So you can revive yourself, and then you are back in the game. Ready to fight.
Choice, and I'm not done.
Now, you see how much health I just got back with just reviving myself with the golden knockdown and not the backpack. Now watch what happens when I use the Guardian Angel's backpack alongside reviving myself. By the way, the Guardian Angel's backpack, or the gold bag, it will work as long as you're reviving your teammate. I just don't have a teammate to show you. But it will. And see, I gained some
and I'm not done.
Health. But hold on, let me grab this. Let me just...
Throw my grenade out.
Let me read down myself. Well, that's not what you're supposed to do. Now the Guardian Angel's backpack and this with this. Let me just grab these. Alright. So you take one of these, you throw this into the ground, throw another one, just be safe. One more. Alright. Now you got yourself down. Remember, you grabbed the golden bag. So now watch. At first, it only gave me a little bit of health when I didn't revive with the golden backpack. Now that I'm reviving with the golden backpack, I will gain 50 health
I've made
and
my choice,
50 shield.
and I'm not done. Arcstar out.
That is how it works. Next up, we have the golden helmet. It reduces tactical and ultimate time charge up. We just use my tactical. Ready? It's got 25 seconds to recharge without the helmet. Now if I grab this helmet, it just reduced it by like a lot.
Arcstar out. Frag out. Frag out. Frag out. Frag out.
And now with the golden helmet, I can
Void jumping.
heal. go around, you know, do my thing. And it'll only take 18 seconds to come back. 25. And that's what all those do. And now for the ultimate accelerant. You press your ultimate ability, your R1 and L1, the same way you'd activate your ultimate, to use one of these ultimate accelerants. It puts time onto your ultimate. And then around the map you can find these charge towers. Let me just use this real quick.
Setting a portal. Portal's ready.
Now that you see my ultimate is done, I can use this charge tower, and the charge tower will bring my ultimate back up immediately. I got it back already.
Placing a portal. Portal placed.
See? But you can go the same distance with your Q. I just didn't because, hold on, let me go side by side. Go side by side Qs. I'll do one without the Q and one with it. So I'm gonna run from this right here. I'm gonna line myself up right here with this wall. Then I'm gonna run straight, just portal.
Placing a portal.
Add a couple slides.
Portal placed.
That's how far you can get without the Q. And that's just running and sliding. Just running and sliding. Running and sliding. You don't have to run. You don't gotta slide. But you can if you want to. It gives you more distance. And we'll place the portal at the same spot. This time I'm gonna use my Q. Add some slides, add a couple jumps. So you can get
Portal's ready.
the same distance. Exactly the same distance. Maybe a little bit farther. I'm gonna go check these portals back here. Yeah, see? Same distance. If you're doing the measurements, why one's closer to the other, they're the same distance. The Q, all the Q does is allows you to actually run with the portal while you can't take any damage. That's all it'll do. And I'd say that would wrap up this tutorial for this. After, in my next video, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for playing pubs or playing casual and playing ranked and arena. And then the video after that will be arenas and tips and tricks for it. Alright, I will see all of you in my next video. Maybe. I don't know.